Every man is a creature of the age in which he lives, and few are able to raise themselves above the ideas of the time. With these words, Voltaire captures a profound truth about human nature, one that is as relevant today as it was centuries ago. Most of us move through life shaped by the beliefs, expectations, and assumptions of the world around us. We inherit the ideas of our culture, our society, our generation, and often, without even realizing it, we mistake those ideas for absolute truth. But what happens when someone begins to question, to challenge, to think beyond the common mindset of their era? Voltaire suggests that very few ever do. Human beings are deeply influenced by the age they live in. Our thoughts, values, fears, and ambitions often reflect the world we're surrounded by. We follow trends because everyone else does. We adopt beliefs because they're popular. We chase certain goals because society tells us that's what success looks like. Most people never see the invisible framework that shapes their thinking. They don't question it. They simply live inside it. Voltaire's words remind us that while this is natural, it can also be limiting. If you never question the beliefs of your time, you never truly discover what you believe. Raising yourself above the ideas of your time doesn't mean rejecting everything society values. It means thinking for yourself. It means having the courage to ask, is this truly right? Is this truly meaningful? Is this truly mine? History's greatest thinkers were not great because they agreed with the world, but because they dared to challenge it. Socrates questioned the accepted wisdom of Athens. Galileo questioned the structure of the universe. Voltaire himself questioned power, religion, morality, and reason. And they paid a price for it: criticism, exile, even imprisonment. But without them, the world would have remained bound by the limits of its own assumptions. Today, we live in a world more connected, informed, and influenced than ever. Ideas spread instantly. Opinions become movements within hours. Trends rise and fall in a single afternoon. We are constantly pulled by the expectations of the moment: what to believe, how to act, who to support, what to desire. But here's the paradox. With more information available than ever, we often think less deeply than ever. The more voices we hear, the harder it becomes to hear our own. To rise above the ideas of our time means stepping back from the noise and choosing to think with intention. Voltaire says, few are able to rise above the ideas of their age. But few does not mean none, and it does not mean you cannot be among them. How do you rise above? You question, you observe, you reflect, you challenge your assumptions. You choose your values instead of inheriting them. You learn from the past. You look beyond the present. You think with a mind that is your own. This doesn't make you a rebel without cause. It makes you a conscious human being, someone who does not just exist in an age, but understands it. Someone who can see both its strengths and its illusions. To rise above the ideas of your time is not to reject your era, but to transcend it. It is to see the bigger picture, to understand the deeper truths that do not change when the world changes. Every age has its beliefs, its fears, its certainties. But wisdom lies in stepping outside the boundaries of the moment and seeing life from a higher perspective. Voltaire's words challenge us, even now, to pause and ask, am I thinking for myself, or am I simply repeating the ideas around me? Am I choosing my life, or am I living the life chosen by my age? The answer to those questions determines whether you are shaped by your time, or whether you rise above it. Remember Voltaire's timeless reminder. Every man is a creature of the age in which he lives, and few are able to raise themselves above the ideas of the time. Choose to be one of the few.